Yes.
Be honest with yourself. Yeah, you are not in Austria, right?
Yes.
You are in Austria, right?
Yes.
So, do you want to come back again, or do you want to stay in Austria?
I don't even know.
What?
I don't know what to say.
No, you have to say. Be honest. Do you want to come back to Nigeria, or do you want to stay back in Austria? You have been in Nigeria for past 9 months. You have friends. You are in school. You know what Nigeria is all about now. So, do you want to come back, or do you want to stay in Austria? So, be honest.
I want to stay
What?
I want to stay in Austria for a little bit.
You want to stay in Austria a little bit?
Yeah, just for like um just for just for 10 more days.
Just only 10 more days.
Yes,
Okay. And can you tell me why do you want to stay more 10 days?
because I have been staying in Nigeria for like I don't know
9 months?
Now I want to stay in Austria to see how it feels.
Okay, because okay, and so is there any place that you wish you want to go in that 10 days so that before you can start coming back to Nigeria?
We want to go.
Is there any places that you want your mom to take you before coming back to Nigeria?
I want to see our old house, the train. This is just because, oh yeah. I want to see our old house, our friends, our old school, and our and the park.
Okay, but that one you can do that under 2 days. So why do you want to stay 10 days when you can do that one? You can do it under 2 days.
Because I want to say bye to them.
Okay, Kaima.
Yeah, Daddy.
Yes, Kaima. Do you, after being in Nigeria for 9 months, do you want to stay back now that you are in Vienna? Do you want to stay back in Austria, or do you want to come back to Nigeria and continue your studies? Talk.
Emma said stay.
What did you say?
Emma said stay.
I want to hear from
Stay.
him.
Stay.
Okay, you want to stay there?
Yeah.
Okay, you don't want to come back to Nigeria again?
The reason why I want to stay is because of school.
Because of what?
School. What?
Because of school.
Yes.
Okay, you want to go back to school in Austria.
Yes.
So why do you want to go back to school in Austria? Is it that you don't like Nigerian school or what?
Like today that we went out was complaining of missing the school bus. Like on this bus they usually enter while going to school.
Okay, that means the public transport in Vienna.
Was than in Nigerian school.
Okay, Kaima, because of public bus, you miss public bus. That's why you want to go back to school in Vienna.
Yes.
So in that case, your mommy should allow you to stay there alone. Mommy allow you to stay alone. Or do you want to stay with her?
I don't know. If I stay alone, I don't know where to go.
So maybe we will look for somebody who you will stay with, and then you stay with that person. Then your mommy and God will come back after the holidays.
No, I'm not. What?
If Anna is staying, we are all staying.
So Kaima, do you want to stay? Then you and mommy and God will stay. Then me and Chimobi will stay here.
Yes.
Okay, now you guys should stay. You can stay. Then Daddy and Chimobi will be here in Nigeria. No problem.
You can come.
No, we don't need to. You don't want to stay here. You have your own ambition. I have my own ambition, and I don't want you to use your own ambition to spoil my own. What do you think?
Okay.
So you guys should stay, and we will see when you guys decide to come back to Nigeria.
We'll come back later after primary school. Come back and come for secondary school. Okay?
Yeah, is that okay? Hello, do you hear me?
Yes.
And so you guys should stay in Nigeria while we in Austria while we stay in Nigeria. Goody?
God says she will you.
Good. Good. Say what?
You'll meet him.
No problem. Now good.
Yes.
So you guys should stay in Austria, then we will stay in Nigeria, okay?
With Daddy.
Mommy can send her since it's
Yeah.
missing you.
Okay. Yeah, good. But if you are missing me and Chimobi, then mommy can send you back after 10 days. Then Chimobi Kaima can stay in Austria.
Can you give me a flight to Austria?
No, Chimobi will not be it because Chimobi is doing his YX, so he cannot come.
What about after my egg?
No, if after the YX, now he has to enter school. Don't you see that his friend, what is his friend? Dante and his brother are already in Nigeria. So Chimobi has to be in Nigeria. And Chimobi likes it in Nigeria too.
He's the next of kin, none of the house.
And Chimobi is man of the house, so he has to be closer to the dad. But you guys can stay there, no problem.
Yeah.
What is who is making no?
Saying no.
Good, why are you saying no?
They want all of us to stay together. So
No, it's not going to be possible now because Daddy and Chimobi want to stay in Nigeria.
they are coming back. People are going back to Nigeria, right?
Let's invite Chimobi. He's like,
Chimobi. Chimobi!
Them more days.
I think he's sleeping. Please come, I want to put you on video.
No, please call. No. Go ahead.
Goody?
Nobody is not happy.
God, you have to be happy. You are the one that choose. Chimobi, come. Chimobi, we have a situation here.
Hello.
Chimobi, we have a situation. And that situation is Kaima and God decide that they want to stay back in Austria.
No.
Good, what is no? Wait, now I'm coming. So I told them if they want to stay in Austria, no problem. But they can stay with your mom and Kaima. Then me and you have to stay here because you are doing your WAEC. After your WAEC, you have to finish your school. After your school, then you can come back and do masters when you are 21. But they have to stay there because you are the man of the second man of the house, and I want you here. The only thing that you can be traveling every year. You can travel and go and see them. Your question is, what do you think about what is going on now? The whole situation.
Well, if they want to stay there, they should stay, man.
Kaima, good. Chimobi said that if you guys want to stay there, you guys can stay. And Daddy wants him to stay so that he can understand what the basic things of Niger, so that when Daddy is not around, he can take over. So Chimobi said that you guys want to stay, you can stay. He will be coming every year to see you guys. When he's 21, then he can move. Goody? Good?
Okay.
Yeah?
What did Timothy say?
Chimobi said that they can stay. Chimobi said that they can stay. No problem if they want to stay. That
Chimobi,
Mommy,
what did you say concerning what your daddy asked you?
Well-
I'm going to say that they stay back in Austria, but not without you. So, what is your thought?
if they want to stay, they should stay now. Me, I still have to finish my school here and stuff, so. And I have exams coming up. So I cannot just leave like that. So if they want to stay there, they should just stay.
You want to stay back in Nigeria to finish your studies?
Yeah.
After that, he can come and then whatever. It depends on that. He can choose the country he wants to go anyway. Do you still want to go back to Austria? You have another country to go?
Nah, I'm okay here.
Chimabi said he's okay here now. But if he finishes his school, then he might choose to travel either Austria or another country of his choice anyway. Kaima, so what do you think? Because Chimabi is coming in the summer, by June.
Yeah, make your final decision. You two both of you make your final decision. Staying here or going back? 1, 2, 3 to go. To say your final decision. Staying here or going back? You're still sitting on staying here. You want to stay here?
10 more days.
10 more days before you go. What is inside that 10 more days that you're staying? Because on Saturday you're going to see your host, good house, everything. So what is there in 10 more days? Still we're seeing the train, enter the bus. So what are the differences? We won't enter bus, so we definitely enter bus when we go to our old house. There's park behind this house. And we'll still not go there better. What else are you staying here to do in 10 more days? That means you just want to have fun more in Austria. That's the thing. You just need to stay back in Austria for some time. Okay, get back.
So we have to allow Chimabi because Chimabi I think is doing his school stuff. Yeah. So Kaima and Good, you guys have to decide. Good say, okay, she wants to stay 10 more days and then come back. Kaima say he wants to stay. So, anyways, guys, I have to leave you guys for now.
I teach them and I'll be coming back. So they can take 10 more days, right? I cannot stay 10 more days. I'm tired. I want to go. So I will leave you people that teach them, right? I want to say, mommy too. Right? Like go back to Nigeria. Do you agree? Do you agree? One woman I go to watch of Master.
Yeah?
One woman is going to
Okay, Goody? Goody? Good. I can't hear her. So, guys, Good said she wants to stay more 10 days before coming back. And Kaima said he wants to stay. But if I'm not coming and Chimabi is not coming, then it's going to be difficult for them. Chimabi said no, he still wants to stay in Nigeria because he is still schooling and he wants to finish his school here. Then he will make a decision if he's going back to Austria or another country. But for now, he still wants to stay in Nigeria because the agreement was until he's 21 that Chimabi can decide on where to go if he wants. That is not must because he might also decide not to go anywhere. He wants to continue whatever he's doing here. Anyways, guys, this is the part of it. This is this is what we are passing through with our children. It's not easy, you said that, okay, you want to bring your children back home or you want to relocate to Nigeria. It's not that easy. Yeah? There are a lot of things, especially when you have children. You have to also consider their feelings and what they are also going through because we are doing this because of them. I remember when I was sent back from Katsina State where I was born to my village in Newi. It was very, very difficult when I left Malamfashi to Newi where I later spend my teenage lives. So it's not that easy to relocate with children when they are still young, but sometimes they feel like it's difficult for them. They feel like you are putting or pushing hard on them, but they will still find out that what you did is a life-changing decision because that's what I also got. When I was born in the north, I couldn't speak my language until when I moved back to my village in Newi. Then I was really, really sick. Every time I was sick, I couldn't even stay. I couldn't even stand it because my parents were no more. I was the only person, left with my uncle. But today, that decision alone is the only thing that I will say my mom did. I will forever be grateful, to her because that is how I learned to speak my language. Because most importantly, no matter where you are coming from, your language is number one. If you cannot speak with your language, that means you have lost your identity, no matter who you are. Believe me, So that alone give me that thought of that knowledge of my roots and where I come from, and above all, speak the language. So the children are feeling the heat of moving back to Nigeria, but believe me, 1,000,000% they will forever be grateful for what we did for them.
I want to ask you a question, sir. Okay. I just learned something from your kids now. You've grown them to the level that they cannot have a divided home again. I know they were once staying with their mom. You were in Austria hustling till you bring them over. And now that you've grown them to the level of staying with them and giving them the luxury life they are enjoying right now, they are scared of having staying differently, like staying with mom and you're here. So they want the family together. So that is what's as in the joy I just feel as in they understand that the family has to stay together. So how do you feel about that?
Guys, I have to be honest. This is I love that, because when Guru was really insisting that she wants to stay, she still wants us to be back together. So, and when I said no, I don't want her to use her decision to change our own, and I don't want to use our own to change our own. So we will not be able to stay there, me and Chimo, because we have already made our mind. But she can stay with her mom and Kaima. She said no. That's when she said, okay, let me stay more 10 days. Yeah, because I don't want to stay alone with mom and Kaima without my dad and Chimobi. So that alone also is a very good one, because it makes me to understand also, or it makes me to understand that my children want that togetherness. Yeah, and with togetherness, you have a home, you have a happy home. So once again, as I said, it's a very difficult one. Coming back to or relocating your family from abroad or from anywhere to another place is never easy. It's a decision that takes time. It's a decision that you need to think deep before you do. It's not about moving to Nigeria. It's not about the money. It's not about the culture. It's not about the happiness. It's not about the people, the food. Brother, you have to think, because there are more than those things that I mentioned. Anyways, I will continue
One more question, sir.
Yeah.
Let me have the mic. Do you think your kids can cope with any auntie or uncle without you guys? Because your wife was saying they can stay back with Auntie Amaka. I heard something like that. And now, with Chidima, they can stay back, then Shish will come back. And they were like, no. Did you think, okay, if we are not praying for anything to happen, any bad thing to happen, if peradventure, okay, can they cope with that? The lifestyle you've given them, the luxury, everything, love and everything. Do you think they can cope with any auntie or uncle without you guys?
Brother, it's going to be difficult. The truth is, nobody can treat you like your parents, no matter how rich that person is. Nobody can treat you like your parent. I have that experience, as I said, when I was sent back, or when I think 11, 12 years, I was sent back from the north where I was born to my village. Even though that is my uncle, still nobody can treat you like your parent. So them now coping with any uncle, bro, it's going to be difficult too. It's going to be difficult. So it's not only about them, no matter even when you don't have parents, is your parents, yeah, no matter what. I understand there are children that they can have a uncle that is rich. Whenever they go there, they don't want to go back home, yeah. But in their own case, they have everything. Not that we are rich, but we try to make sure they have that thing that they want, they like, because we are making them. And the reason why we are making them happy is because for them to move back to Nigeria, it's like when you are living abroad and your wife is here in Nigeria. You understand what I'm saying? Anyways, guys, if you are watching from YouTube, please don't forget that I will bring in a lot of my story and how I'm feeling here, how I'm doing here in Nigeria, how I'm coping with my location, with my family, and how my children are also coping here at the school. Please click on the notification button so that the next time I drop my video, you'll be the first person to be notified. Thank you, guys. This is Ugweglet.